Hey, how's it going, Heretics? James here for Heretic Wargaming. So today we are doing a battle report in the house today. So we will be following all social guidelines 6 feet apart and wearing masks whenever within 6 feet. So we're going to do our best. It's going to be down in the kitchen again. And so one thing I wanted to let y'all know is in this battle report I will be using proxies. So this game is Tau versus the Smash Brothers. So I had to actually proxy Magnus because he was supposed to come in before this game and he did not. So slow shipping, I get it. So just so y'all know, Magnus is on the way. I will actually have him. So for this game, he is proxied with an Armiger. So just so y'all know when we show the list, but let's get on into the battle report. Alright, so today's list, on this battle report, we are playing a Maelstrom mission, and this was requested by my opponent. And so I went super easy, because I wanted to play with big stuff. Now, like I said in the beginning, I was supposed to have Magnus. He did not come, so the Armiger is standing in, because I had already built the list, and I really wanted to give it a try. Now, the Master Possession, he's a stand-in for the Changeling, because one of our viewers, Matthew, he's actually painting the Changeling, so he still has him, and so, yeah, we're using Master of Possessions right now as a stand-in. So we'll go ahead and start over here on the right. So we have a Supreme Command Detachment of Thousand Suns, obviously Cult of Magic. We've got Ahriman on a disc, Demon Prince, and this is our Warlord. I bought a Warlord with the +1 damage and +1 cast Warlord trait, which is the Terminator Sorcerer. Magnus. This is Mortarian. Lord of Change, he's my Warlord. He's got the -1 damage trait and the +1 invulnerable. He is my Warlord. Changling, so that's the stand-in for Changeling. 2 units of 5 Nurglings and a unit of 4. Super easy, super simple, super big stuff.
Alright, so for my army, I'm running 3 detachments, running 2 battalions, 1 vanguard. Both battalions are pretty much the same. Got a Cadre, a Enforcer commander with 3 ions, 3 10-man squads of Firewarriors, and a squad of 4 marker drones. And second battalion is the exact same thing. Both battalions are a Bork'an Sept. And then my custom Sept Vanguard with a Cold Star, 3 missile pods, 2 squads of 5 shield drones, 2 Ghost Keels with ion rakers and burst cannons, and 2 Riptides, one with the amplified ion accelerator, and the other one with just a normal ion accelerator.
Alright, so welcome back. So I won the roll-off to be attacker-defender, and obviously, because of my list, I took attacker just because. So we're playing Mission 1, Maelstrom of War. I think it's called, like, Concealed Priorities or something like that. Basically, the way that this mission will work is we have our tactical decks of 18 cards. Whoever is losing for that turn actually can hide all of their cards, and then the player who's winning has to reveal all their cards. So normally you can hide 1. But in this, basically, if you're losing, you can just kind of, like, pretty much game the system. Like, because I won't know what he's doing or he won't know what I'm doing. So, but anyways, so he rolled a pointy Dawn of War. For deployment, we actually rolled Vanguard, but the Pro Tabletop mats actually don't have it laid out because they did not use it at the Pro Tabletop tournament. So something we figured out, but he didn't want Vanguard anyway, so we re-rolled it. We got Pony Dawn of War. Who likes Vanguard anyway? So over here on my side, this is Magnus, so he's right here. We've got a unit of Nurglings on that objective. The 3 dudes over here, the Changeling, Ahriman, and a Demon Prince. 5 Nurglings, 4 Nurglings, Morty, Big Bird, and Duden, Deep Strike. And over here on Chris's side, he's got one of, is that the Relic Riptide, or is that the Relic?
No, this is the Relic.
That is the Relic Riptide. The one with the gun down. Okay. So he's got 1 Riptide over here with a bunch of shield drones, some of his Firewarrior dudes. 1 Ghost Keels right here. He's got the
Enforcer commander.
I can never figure out which commanders are which.
Enforcer, Cold Star.
Okay, Cold Star's got the little fins on top. Okay, so Cold Star's in the middle, Enforcer's right there. Then he's got a giant line of just so many Fire Warriors just kind of speed bumping. And then another Ghost Keel and his other Riptide, and like we said, that's the Relic one. And you have nothing in Deep Strike?
No.
Okay, so he has nothing in reserve. He starts out with 13 command points. I got 7 command points after spending. Would you like to seize?
I would like to try.
I think he would like to seize. This could be a very, very quick game. Hey, no, a 2. So we can't shake hands, so I'm going to just give you a social distance elbow. And so good luck, Chris, and we're going to move on to Chaos turn 1. Alright, so for Chaos, for this turn, we have Secure Objective 1, Secure Objective 3, and a Mystery Hidden card because, you know, I don't want Chris to know what it is. So let's go to my turn. Alright, so Demons turn 1. So basically I've advanced up all the big stuff. Morty went in the middle here and just basically cleaved through a bunch of Firewarriors. I know that's what they're there for, but Morty's not a pussy-ass bitch. There you go. I'm gonna say it. He's going for it. Over here, Magnus, warp time himself, has all the buffs. Went in, killed that Ghost Kill and the 2-man unit of the Shadow Drones there. And yeah, that's about it. We tossed out a few psychic powers, some buffs, and I've got my Nurglings surrounding some characters right here. So right now the score is 4-0. I was able to score. I didn't get score secure 1, but my hidden objective was no prisoners. I killed 3 units, and I rolled a 2. I did do objective, is that 3? 3, which is back there on my corner. And so I got those 2, and then I got 1 for killing something, and I've discarded secure 1 for my discard for the turn. So we will move over to Chris, and we'll see what cards he gets. All right, so over on Chris's side, he got Overwhelming Firepower, Big Game Hunter, because, you know, why not? And then something I have no idea what it is. So we might figure that out. We'll figure that out. So let's go to Chris's turn. Freaking saves. So at the end of Tau turn 1, so basically he lit up as much as he could into this Lord of Change, and I made all the 3-ups, like literally all of them. He ended up taking 2 wounds, and so then he shifted all of his firepower towards Magnus. He does have 5 Markerlights on him, and he actually put him down to 5 wounds. So spiked real hard on him and almost killed him. So, however, on the flip side, he was not able to score any of his cards. You get to choose if you want to discard one of those cards.
Yeah, discard my hidden one goes. Nope, that's it.
Oh, you want to hold on to it?
Never mind.
So, I guess he's holding on to all of his cards. So, yeah, the end of turn 1, it is 4-0 in my favor. So let's go on to the Nurgle demon stuff. Turn 2. Okay, the end of the big guys, turn 2. They killed a lot of stuff, because that's what they do. However, one thing you'll notice is Magnus is now up to 10 wounds. So I used a combination of the heal from the Demon Prince, and then the new stratagem, where if you cast on above a 9, you can heal D3. I actually healed Magnus quite a bit, so he's back up to his top bracket. Big thing is keep him around as long as humanly possible. That way they just don't die, right? He's got his commander actually fighting down here. And yeah, but the biggest thing on this turn, I cast something like 14 or 15 spells. So I was able to actually get 6 points for Power of the Cabal, which is crazy. And then I scored 1 for Assassinate, 1 for Ritual Slaughter. So right now the score is 12-0. Sounds really bad, but if I lose those big 3 dudes, at which point he can now just do whatever the hell he wants. So yeah, let's move on to Chris's turn 2. 2? Okay, so the end of Chris's turn 2. So he scored 2 points. He was able to get Overwhelming Firepower and, oh, what's the other one? Big Game Hunter?
Yes.
Big Game Hunter. We have but actually he's dead. So I just wanted to show that he just came in the mail literally when we were playing. So I wanted to show that I do have him. So just so you guys know. But beyond that, so Magnus is dead. He's been wiped out. Over here, the Lord of Change took a few more wounds, heroically intervened into some drones, killed a few drones. Morty's AoE just keeps not killing anything. And yeah, that's about it for the turn. Pretty much the Tau ran back over to his side, but that stupid 40-inch movement is so gross. But right now the score is 12-2, and let's move on to the Demons, turn 3. Alright, so for my turn, I took Secure 5 because I already hold it. Behind enemy lines because Morty is literally like right there, so he's going to do that. And Blood and Guts because I still have Morty. So let's go to my turn. Alright, so the end of Demons turn 3. So we basically came over here and finally killed that damn Riptide. His drones just refused to die. His 5-ups were hot. But finally killed him. Over here, Nurglings just kind of charged in and they're just annoying people right now. So I was able to score 3 points. I got behind enemy lines because Morty is there and the Sorcerer is still alive. Secure Objective 5 because Nurglings, and then Blood and Guts because I actually killed something in close combat. So actually I killed 3 units, but I rolled a 1 for it. So let's go on to Chris's turn 3. All right, so the end of Tau's turn 3. Basically, he put the Lord of Changes down to 5 wounds now, and then other than that, I either passed my saves or nothing really happened. So at this point, Chris functionally can't not win. Do you want to keep playing just to see what we can kill?
No.
No, you just want to call it? Okay. So elbow from afar. So no, it was a great game. Biggest thing and same thing. So the Morty Magnus pair, regardless of whatever you play them against, if you make saves, there's very little your opponent can do. And that's kind of really what happened. Having 2 giant things with 3 up invulnerable saves running around the field, it's just really hard to deal with. And by the time you finally killed Magnus, like, it was just, I was so far ahead, I was trying to help him out, like, hey, do this, do that, but my dice, I don't know what to say. But what did you think of the game, buddy?
Your dice like you a lot more than mine.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, but beyond that, are there any tweaks to your list, changes, things that you...
No, not really, because the list that I played has been good a lot of different times, especially last time I faced you with your knights.
Yes. Yeah, so he whooped my ass with my knights.
Yeah. Actually, I believe you mentioned it on one of your previous videos.
Probably.
But definitely need to figure out how to get past the 3rd pinball. That's probably the only thing I need to figure out. Other than that, it was just the dice.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was good, and yeah, killed stuff. Yeah, but anyways, great game, man, and I hope to get you on again. And so I forgot to say this, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more battle reports here on Heretic Wargaming. Check us out on Patreon, Facebook, and obviously you're on YouTube. So, and we do have a Discord channel, so please join our Discord. So, till next time, see you guys in the next game.
All right, so thanks guys so much for watching, and thanks Chris for being on the channel. So like Chris said previously, he whooped my ass when I was playing my Chaos Knights, and he was playing his Tau with all the new bells and whistles. He had the broadsides, and he had the Riptide gun and all that stuff, and he was just dismantling me. Like, those Chaos Knights just, especially because he seized on me, they just couldn't do anything. I lost like all 3 knights by like turn 3, and was just kind of struggling to try to stay in the game, right? And I think we were playing chapter approved at that time too. Yeah. So Chris is a highly competitive player. He does go to all the tournaments here, and so he's really trying to learn his Tau as far as competitive goes. And so I hope that he's learning a lot. I hope that he's learning what's good, bad, so on and so forth. I'm super excited because he actually got it fully painted, and as y'all saw, it's painted pretty good. So I enjoyed that, and I respect anybody who will paint Tau, because Tau is not my thing. As far as the game goes, so I haven't played Chapter Proof 2019 much, and I am becoming more and more of a fan of it. I really like the deck building concept of it. I really like the fact that you can discard stuff, and you can redo your hand, and all that fun stuff. And so I like it because even a list like mine was able to basically score cards, right? Traditionally, a list like Magnus and Morty does not do well scoring anything. But if you can kit your deck out to where it's like, okay, well, I just want to secure objectives and everything else involves like psychic powers or killing something, then you can actually score points. So, which was really cool. And I'm not entirely 100% sure because with the soup stuff, so the way I've been playing it, maybe you guys can correct me there in the comments if you play a lot more, but it's whatever the most of your list is. So in my case, most of my list was Thousand Suns. I think it was almost like 900 points was Thousand Suns, and then 400 was Morty, or almost 500 was Morty, and then all the rest was demons. So that's the way I've been playing it. So I was thinking, like, maybe I'm wrong. So I was playing with the Thousand Suns deck because of the fact that I was mostly Thousand Suns, but I could be wrong. Or do you get to pick which one of the decks you get to play with? I don't know. So let me know. That's kind of a weird thing that I had thought of during the game. But as far as Chris's list, I think it's a pretty standard Tau list. I do enjoy the fact that we're starting to see ghost kills come out of the woodwork now. They actually have a lot of play. They're pretty good. They're like mini crisis suits. They move really fast. They're mobile. They can get up the field. And then those little shadow drones are pretty cool. Chris really enjoys having all the Markerlights, and in the past I have said maybe you want to just do Cadre, which he does have a couple Cadre, but I think he really enjoys the flexibility of having all those Firewarrior shields, and they do put out a lot of firepower. You know, the amount of Firewarriors he had on the field, he had 180 shots. It's just the fact that because I went first and I chose to go first, and I was like, I'm coming for you, and I'm going to kill Firewarriors. I was able to knock out enough Fire Warriors that I kind of stunted the amount of damage that they could do. Especially because in a list like this, massed firepower tends to be a little better than bigger shots. But yeah, I really enjoy his list, and so, like I said, he whooped my Chaos Knights, but Magnus and Morty got him this time. So, as far as Magnus and Morty go, so I have never played with Magnus and Morty. The reason being that's either I lacked Magnus, I lacked Morty, or I lacked both. The fact that I actually finally got Magnus, and so he's actually filed up and everything, just ready to go put him together. I'm really excited to actually play more with Magnus and Morty, and I really liked having the Lord of Change in there. I actually thought that the Lord of Change might be, like, just not really add much to the list. And he didn't do much as far as damage goes, but what he did do is mess up Chris's target priority, because he wanted to kill the Lord of Change and he wanted to kill Magnus. And I told him he did well because he targeted Magnus first. Like, that was his... He started with the Lord of Change because he wanted the Warlord kill. And then once I made a bunch of my 3-up invulnerable saves, he's like, oh crap, well, I really need to kill Magnus now. And then he shifted to Magnus, but at that point, he had wasted so many shots on the Lord of Change. It was like, okay. And so, yeah, it was really interesting. I really enjoyed it, and I think the Lord of Change was actually a good add to that. So I think I might mess more with that version of the list. I'm waiting for the Psychic Awakening for demons to see what they get, because I'm really excited to see what greater demons might get in a book like that. But we'll see, though. It'll be a lot of fun, and you know, with 9th edition right around the corner, who knows? Who knows what might end up happening? Who knows? Maybe Primarchs become a lot scarier than what they are. I don't know. But anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching, hearing me ramble. If you guys enjoyed this video, please check us out on Patreon, check us out on Discord, and check us out on Facebook. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video report here at Heretic Wargaming. Oh, before I log off, one thing I did want to mention, if Chris watches this, he'll notice, so we did have the overhead camera going, and for some reason the battery pack was not charging the camera, so it did not record a bit of our game. So, we did have the overhead camera going the entire time, or I thought, and, yeah, so it died. I'm sorry, guys. So, anyways, technical difficulties aside, thank you guys again. Bye.